Hello Capricorn and Capricorn Rising, welcome to my esoteric channel. This is Kat with your September reading. I hope you had a lovely summer. September should be quite interesting because we have the eclipse season, so a lot might be changing for many signs. We also have the Mercury retrograde, so there might be some confusion. We might be tending to repeat some old mistakes, or at least revisiting past relationships or past situations. Now for you, what I find interesting is that you have the Ace of Swords at the core of your reading, so and it's crossed by Ten of Wands, so there is a beginning and an end at the same time. So to me it seems like there should be, for some of you, there is this a breakthrough. There is some kind of new development coming in. It might be as little as some truth coming. You come up with some, you uncover, discover, invent something, or a truth comes out. Somebody uncovers a secret. You might uncover a secret. But there also might be a great new love coming in for some of you. There might be some extraordinary effort that you're putting into something. There is this great force. You have this tremendous determination and strength. So this is all at the core of your reading. There is also a very fertile energy coming in for you. So this is great for starting a family. So there is this a triumph and victory and brand new beginning. And at the same time, the confirming energies is, well, it's starting because something is ending. So you're finishing up with either relationships, and possibly not one. There might be several relationships coming to an end. There might be, and this could be love relationships, this could be friendships, this also could be business relationships, and there also could be creative projects or some business ventures and also something that took a long time, something that you were working on for a long time, or all these relationships with people that you knew for a long time. So it's almost like it's a 10. So I don't know, I'm thinking of a decade. So there might be, some people that you knew at least for a decade. There is some kind of closure coming up, because and at the same time there is some new beginning. So maybe somebody completely new will come in, or some new situation, something, as I said, some breakthrough that will completely shift, change the course of your life. And this is what eclipses are very good at, that they can completely turn you around, or kind of point you at the direction where you're supposed to go, where you're supposed to be, never mind where you're at or who you're with right now. So I find this very interesting. Now with the Ten of Wands, you might feel, even though you have this great strength and determination that you feel in September, you at the same time might feel exhausted, because it's a card of oppression and this extraordinary effort that you put into all these either relationships or projects, and you're exhausted. However, there is a success that's coming in. You should see some growth coming in. So this was not all for nothing. There is absolutely something tangible, or you should see growth coming in for you. But as I said, there is, at the same time, there is a closure, because you're moving on to another stage, or there's a change. And then, in your recent past already, I'm being shown that many of you, there was some kind of harvest that came in. There were quite a few things you achieved already, many of you. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is all about success and gain and hard work. But also maybe just recently, many of you went through a period of reflection, because you felt a certain anxiety. Maybe you felt already this anxiety about all these projects, all these relationships, all these business ventures you were involved with. Maybe you felt kind of impatient that you didn't see the fruits of your labor fast enough. However, there was all this growth that you achieved. So and this is still what's influencing you here in the month of September. And perhaps some of these projects and some of these relationships that already you went through this growth stage in your recent past. So this is what you will be completing here in the month of September. And going forward, I have to say, for some of you, there actually might be a disunion or separation or even divorce. For some of you, you might leave your business for another one. You might completely change. If you're an artist, you might maybe so there's so you might change a medium that you work in. So there's a disunion and separation, and I think it will be caused because of this new beginning. Something new is happening with you in September. There is a brand new start. As I said, for some of you, there might be a new person on the scene, and therefore this will lead to a disunion of your former relationship, or there is a new business project, new business idea that will lead to disunion of the current business relationship. So, but definitely this union or parting ways that it's coming up for you, it is because of lack of love or lack of harmony. There's lack of respect. There's lack of, the two parties are not equal because they're not on the same page. It's not like one is better than the other. It just one outgrown the other. And this is what happens a lot. It happens all the time, actually. So I would say this might happen as soon as within next 2 months, because this is a 2, so there's this duality. And usually when something like this happens with the ace, when we have a very strong new beginning, this will completely change our perception or change our life. So there is another change to follow very shortly after. So I would say next 2 months. For some of you it's 2 years, but I think I don't much further ahead than 1 year. So I would say this is within a couple of months. You should see some kind of change in current unions, whether this is love and romance or business or creative, some kind of creative partnership. There's definitely a parting ways. When it comes to your foundation, you have the King of Swords. So to me, it seems like you're making a solid decision. So you're already made your decision very clearly. You are in your power. You know your facts. You're also, let's say this is business. So you are somebody who is well respected because you are an expert in your field. And so, as I said, maybe this new breakthrough or new beginning will come because you might actually have a new business idea, or there is a difference, or there is a change in your career for many of you. Now, if we're talking love and romance, King of Swords is very unemotional. So maybe you just don't feel love. It's as simple as that. So many of you might be feeling a lack of love, and there also might be a connection to an air sign. So either Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So, and what I find interesting also is that in the position of your thoughts, I pulled Queen of Swords. So you have both the Queen and the King of the same the swords. So it's the same element, and one is upright, one is in reverse. So to me, this is clear that you're not on the same page. Like one is upright, one is in reverse, so you're not thinking the same way. You're opposing each other. With the Queen of Swords in the position of your thoughts, this also might mean that you might be thinking about somebody who is, maybe there's somebody who is hurt, somebody is sad, there is a separation already, maybe somebody feels there is a coldness or distance. Queen of Swords, if we're talking women, if this is a woman, this would be your typical jealous woman, or a rival, or somebody who is deceitful. And if this is not a love relationship, this could be within a business, let's say, when it comes to your career or some kind of important plans. This could be a rival or somebody who is trying to get away with your idea, or just somebody, ill-tempered person, somebody who is not on the same level as you. Now, for those of you who are much younger and you're not in a relationship, this again, I think it means that you might, let's say you're finishing up with one school or course of study. Maybe you already started the next one, but you realize it's not for you. So that's why the Two of Cups. So there is a separation or parting ways, because you realize that's not for you. You're supposed to be somewhere else. So I don't see this as anything bad. Now, of course, for those of you who are in a difficult relationship, yes, this might be quite like painful, difficult when it comes to separation. It might be emotional, but for most of the people, this also might be business related, or even as I said, when it comes to creativity. For those of you that are artists, it's maybe you just will go through a tough time, not having any inspiration, or unable to create anything of a substance. When it comes to the way other people will see you, Capricorn, in the month of September, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I'm glad to see this in reverse. This tells me already that you are in a process of correcting any negative trends. So you already might, as I said, many of you have made the decision. You know what you have to do. You know that you have to, if one situation is not working out for you, you know you have to consider another option. So this is exactly that. And with the Pentacles, this could relate to anything material or tangible. So this means to get out of debt, to maybe even to work on your important relationships, not to be involved in a relationship that is not making you happy. This also might mean that maybe in the past some of you felt you were losing your faith, or you were left out in the cold. So all of this is being in reverse now. This is all being there's an improvement of these bad trends, whatever there may be. And this is also a major transformation happening right now here with you in September. So maybe that's the new beginning, that's the breakthrough, that's a new path that you're taking to correct all any negative trend that you might have in your life. And then when it comes to your environment, I think this will be your new environment with the world. This usually means success and increase. So pay attention, who are the new people, or who are you involved with in the month of September. And as I said, there's this newness, or even foreigners or foreign countries. So there'll be this very good influence on you. There is another sense of some kind of cycle being completed here. There is something is very important about time and timing in regards to the world. There's something important with timing here. And also there might be a connection to traveling. So maybe some, through your work, you might be traveling on business. Maybe within, like, with your family, with your friends, you might actually be getting away, and this will be good for you. When it comes to your hopes and fears, with the death in reverse, so death is a card of change and transformation. You have it in reverse, so this tells me that this actually might be your fear. You're afraid of this transformation. Yes, many times this is unpleasant, but I see this actually as a very positive thing for you, because you're correcting so you will go on the path you're supposed to be in. And with the death in reverse, this also tells me that many of you might be resisting this change, or there is so because you're afraid of this, or you're afraid of this transformation. There is also a chance that you might be connected to a Scorpio in the month of September, so pay attention to that. And then the overall outcome of your reading, Capricorn, I really like it. You have it confirmed here twice. You have another card of transformation. That's another 5. And this one is in reverse too. So I really like it that you seem to be heading towards some new relationships, new situations. There is some overall, there is newness coming in September for you. Or there might be actually a new spin on an old situation, but to this transformation where you're supposed to be. And then why this is all happening is this 9 of Pentacles, because you're supposed to be somewhere where there is success and accomplishment and contentment for you. Even there is luxury, there is prosperity. So it seems to me that if you didn't change anything, you would not get here. So I think September there is an opportunity for you to change something so that you can improve your life and transform. And it will lead, as I said, it will lead to a new, brand new outlook, because this is hopeful outlook. This is new relationships, new situations, and transformation. So this is what I see for you, Capricorns. I wish you a lovely month, and I will talk to you next month.